Welcome back to my channel, everyone. In today's video, we are going to look back at my top 10 favorite cards that I pulled from packs this year in the year 2020. Now, if you know anything about cards from this year, you know that finding packs, let alone finding good cards in packs, was extremely challenging, probably more challenging than it has ever been. And so this will be a bit of an interesting top 10 list, but these will be the 10 favorite cards, in my opinion, that I pulled from packs this year. I believe almost every single one of these cards has been pulled out of retail, with the exception of maybe one or two, and I'm going to try to make sure I note that whenever I go through the list. But we'll go through my top 10 favorite cards this year that I pulled from packs. They are not in order of most valuable. In fact, I don't even know the prices of all of them. I may go back and put those in editing here after I make the video. But these are just my 10 favorite cards that I pulled from packs this year. So let's go ahead and get right at it. I did this last year, and I feel like it was one of my more popular videos last year. And so let's go ahead and get the list started. Now, this is actually one that does not make the cut. This is the Jason Dominguez first Bowman Chrome card. Pulled this out of a Bowman Blaster early in the spring. This is going to be my honorable mention choice. It could, in the future, shoot up in value, or it could dissolve and be absolutely nothing. But that was obviously the big card everyone was trying to chase in the Bowman set this year, and that's going to be my honorable mention pick, with the kind of a disclaimer that it could very quickly shoot up the list in the next couple of years, depending on how he develops. He still hasn't even played a minor league game yet, right? So, all right, here we go. Number 10. My number 10 card is the Luis Robert Topps Chrome base rookie card. I don't know about all you guys out there, but Topps Chrome was, to be honest, probably one of my favorite releases of the year this year. It was just so good to me. In retail, it was so good to me. And that was the number one target, at least for me, in Topps Chrome. I know Kyle Lewis is in there as well, and obviously Rosarina has a good card in there. But Topps Chrome was so good, and that was kind of the big chase card for most people, including myself. And that Luis Robert, just the regular base card, is my number 10 card. I really like the way Topps Chrome holds its value, and it could be potentially his most sought-after rookie in the future, although there are obviously a lot of other rookies out there that could stake the claim to being his most potentially valuable rookie card. Okay, here is my number 9 card. This top loader is going to be a little bit distracting. Number 9, a lower end card. It's really not worth 50 cents. I just stuck it in a 50-cent top loader here, an old used one that says 50 cents. Let me go ahead and get this out of here to kind of give it its due. This is the opening day, Topps opening day, which you wouldn't expect to see on a top 10 list. Opening day blue parallel, kind of rainbow foil blue parallel of Bo Bichette. To be honest, I had to buy a lot of opening day this year because there weren't a lot of cards, and what was in my stores was basically opening day. And I love these kind of blue and green and orange parallels that you can get out of opening day. And this blue with the blue Toronto Blue Jays uniform just really goes well together, and I really like this card, Bo Bichette. The rookie opening day blue parallel is very underrated in my opinion. Not gonna probably even be worth $5, $10 at the most, but it's just one of my favorite cards of the year, and that is number 9 on my list, the Bo Bichette opening day blue parallel. Okay, we're gonna switch it up and go to basketball. Number 8 on my list is this LeBron James MVP pink camo or pink parallel. Pulled this out of one of those cello packs that I found at the gas station that doesn't apparently sell cards anymore. I walked in and just couldn't believe my eyes that I saw Mosaic hanging on the shelves. The only place I ever saw Mosaic outside of a local card shop. And this was one of the best cards that I pulled, probably the best pink camo card. This is the MVP version. I believe since it's number 298, I believe it might be a little bit harder to pull. I don't know if it's a short print, but I know it's a higher number, and I think those might be a little bit more rare. I could be wrong about that. But the pink camo of LeBron James, I don't know the value of this, but it was probably a decently valuable card, and then he did win the MVP last year, obviously in the playoffs, so NBA Finals MVP anyway. So that LeBron James is number 8 on my list, MVP, pink parallel out of Mosaic. Okay, here's kind of another controversial one. In fact, I've kept this sticker on here. Number 7 on my list is this, the out of stock. Why does it say out of stock? This is the rainbow foil Luis Robert Series 2 rookie card, base flagship rookie card You can, if you've watched my videos for a while, you remember I pulled this out of a Walgreens hanger box, and every single card was dinged up. This bottom right-hand corner is absolutely mangled. And I sent it back to Topps, hoping if they could replace it. And I don't know if it was because all the printing plates have already been put into packs, but this is what I got back from Topps. A little sticky note that says out of stock, because this is an absolutely amazing card. Until you look at the bottom right-hand corner, and every single card in that pack had the bottom right-hand corner absolutely mangled. I had it on video, and I sent it into Topps thinking that they could replace it, and I was unfortunately unable to get it replaced. And you can kind of see it's just completely kind of destroyed over there. So that was going to be one of my, if not a lot higher on this list, probably would have been in the top, 2 or 3 if it wouldn't have been all dinged up. And so that one carries quite the story. Obviously not worth what it would be worth if it was the regular undamaged card, but that was kind of an interesting story to say the least out of Topps this year. Okay, that is 10, 9, 8, and 7. Number 6, another one that I pulled out of a Walgreens parallel, or a Walgreens hanger box. The Walgreens hanger boxes have been good to me the last couple of years when you can find them. They're just so hard to find, at least in my area. This is the Yordan Alvarez Series 1 yellow border. You can see there, Walgreens yellow border. Think back, man, when Series 1 was released, the Yordan Alvarez card was the #1 card to get, and I pulled this early in the year, like way back in February, I believe. And this was the #1 card you could hit. This was before COVID had really taken a grip on everything. This was before, obviously, Yordan had his season cut short with his injuries, and before anything had kind of got flipped upside down in our world. And this was the #1 rookie to pull in Series 1. Some people may argue it's not the #1 rookie card anymore, but to get the yellow Walgreens parallel, this is one I definitely intend to get graded at some point, if grading will ever turn into an episode that's not going to be a 5-6 month period to get your cards back. Yordan Alvarez Series 1 yellow Walgreens parallel rounds off the bottom half of our top 10. Okay, these next 5 are my 5 favorite cards that I pulled out of packs this year. Going back to basketball and going back to Mosaic, this is number 5. This is the Ja Morant base rookie card out of Mosaic this year. Like I said, I found that Mosaic cello packs in a gas station, and this is the best rookie card I've pulled out of there. I have not found a single Zion yet, but I did find this Ja Morant, and he was obviously the Rookie of the Year last year, played super well, and I think he's going to be good for years and years to come. I know people are like, dude, you need to put a sleeve over it in the top loader or in the One Touch. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I will do that. Ja Morant, number 5. I think he's got nothing but a great future in front of him in the NBA. Okay, number 4. One of the other big cards I pulled out of Topps Chrome this year. This is the Nico Horner. You can see there, purple parallel autograph out of Topps Chrome. This was out of retail. So far, we have not seen... Actually, I believe the Luis Robert is the only card I pulled out of a hobby pack. I pulled that out of a pack from my local card store. Every single one of these other ones has been pulled out of a retail pack. This was out of a retail blaster, I believe, or maybe even a hanger box of Topps Chrome retail. Nico Horner, this is purple parallel, numbered on the back out of 250, 132 out of 250. Nico didn't quite maybe live up to some people's expectations this year, but he is still super young and super talented, and that is an awesome card to have. Nico Horner, number 4, Topps Chrome, purple parallel, numbered auto out of 250. Okay, the top 3. Here we go. Number 3. You saw me pull this in my channel out of one of the Fairfield Hot Corner boxes. This is the only one that's not a 2020 release. Look at this, guys. This is a Leaf Stan Musial sticker autograph, 1952 batting champ, auto, Hall of Fame legend, one of the greats of all time. Stan Musial, you can see from the bottom here, it's just from 2015 Leaf trading cards, if I can get it to focus there. I don't really think this card carries a lot of like standalone value just because it's a Leaf product and it's maybe a sticker auto. But in my opinion, this is one of the coolest cards I pulled all year out of one of the Fairfield Hot Corner boxes, which showed up in a gas station. And it was a box I'd sat on for a long time. I'd have had it sitting in my room for over a year. And I found some new ones, and so then I decided to try an old one versus a new one, and that was what I pulled out of the old Stan Musial, or the old Hot Corner box. So that is a cool card. Stan Musial, absolute legend, especially in this area in Missouri where he's absolutely beloved by so many Cardinals fans and baseball fans all around. Okay, we're down to the top 2, guys. This has been a pretty fun reveal so far. Here's my number 2 card that I pulled out of a pack this year. This is Jason Dominguez first Bowman Chrome. This is the yellow parallel, numbered out of 75. You can see right there, 75 out of 75. And that is, there you go, 75 out of 75. The best card that I pulled out of Bowman this year. This was out of a blaster box, a retail blaster box from the very first Bowman that I found in a store. And this is just absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if this will be graded a 10. If I do get it graded, if you look really closely up here, there is a tiny little dot kind of right up there. You can kind of see it. There you go. The glare is kind of right on it. And the centering left to right may not be perfectly 50-50, but even if it's a 9, that's a really cool card, numbered 75 out of 75, low numbered out of an awesome prospect. I really hope that he turns into what everyone thinks he can turn into, because it sounds like he could be an absolute animal, and obviously playing with the Yankees, that's just going to increase his value exponentially over players in other markets. So, all right, guys, we are down to the number 1 card that I pulled out of a pack this year, and it's kind of embarrassing. I didn't pull this one on video because I was just trying to do a calm, relaxing opening on my own. And this other one I also didn't pull. My number 1 card is one that I did not catch on video. I wish I would have now, but this is from another Series 2 Walgreens hanger box. Man, Walgreens has been so good to me. This is a Mike Trout Player of the Decade card from Topps out of Series 2. And you're thinking, okay, why is that the number 1 card? Let me go ahead and flip it over to the back. You can see right here, 1 of 1, Mike Trout. This is number 19 in the set of the Player of the Decade. And this is from whenever he celebrated his 26th birthday by hitting a grand slam, or excuse me, by getting his 1,000th career hit in August of 2017. A 1 of 1 Mike Trout. It was turned backwards in the pack, and I just saw the 1 of 1 like this, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I flipped it over and thinking, oh man, if this is an autograph, I would have just absolutely wet my pants. But it wasn't. But still, this is really cool. I believe almost every single one of these that I've seen posted on eBay, it does have a little bit of the bottom left-hand corner has a little bit of white showing down there. And I think that's pretty consistent with all of these. Actually, the top white has a little bit of white. You can see up there as well. That's pretty consistent with the others I saw on eBay of all the other 1-on-1s in this set. I'm sure just inserting them into the packs just kind of dinged them up a little bit. So there you have it, guys. That is my number 1 card. Obviously, the top talent in the game, future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. And a 1 of 1 of Mike Trout. The second 1 of 1 I guess I've ever pulled. Last year I got a 1 of 1 Nolan Arenado relic card. I'll try to post a little link to my video last year of my top 10 cards. I'll try to insert that into the video right here so you can go back and watch and see my Nolan Arenado 1 of 1 that I ended up selling. But there you go, guys. My top 10 favorite cards pulled from packs this year, with the base Jason Dominguez as an honorable mention. So thank you so much for being with me as I opened up and searched for packs this year, doing those road trip videos, finding cards, looking for them all over the place. I appreciate you supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 list. Be looking out in the next coming days. I'm going to try to also release a top 10 list of my top 10 favorite cards that I picked up, just that I bought, whether it was from flea markets, an LCS, card show, eBay, online, whatever cards that I picked up this year. I'll be making a top 10 list for those cards as well to kind of also go with the end of the year. So thank you so much for watching my channel, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all also pull some fire out of your packs that you pull in the future, and I will catch you in another video. Be good out there, everyone.